Brian, does time exist in your opinion?
Yeah. So, from our perspective, it does. From our perspective, it does, in that you have causality. You have a thing happens, and then it leads to a thing, and it leads to a thing, and it leads to a thing. But we can almost observe, and we can look back in it in space. If we look back far enough, deep enough, with a big enough telescope, we can look back to the beginning of time, the beginning of the universe.
Time, is it? We've created.
It only exists. It's a bit like maths. It both only exists in our mind, and as far as we know, it's how the universe works.
Mind, forget us for a minute. Does time exist?
If we don't, it doesn't.
No.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. Does it?
Yes, it does.
Have we created time?
Yeah.
So we've created time. So we that's why we say it exists then, because maths. So maths exists then.
Oh, but only in the human mind.
It.
Yeah, because it's a thing we construct. Because it's how we break apart the universe. It's how we understand.
So in the universe, other than us, is there time? Does time exist?
Well, yes. No, it still does, because you have space time. So that's, again, from what we can observe. So it has to come back to us from our observations. So from our observations, it does. We can look back and forwards. Well, we can look back and it can't look forwards, but we can look back in it. As we look back as light travels, we can see what happened. You know, when we see a star, we see it 1 billion years ago or whatever.
But we're calling that time, aren't we?
But we're calling that time, yeah. And from what we observe, it's all linear. So the Big Bang happens, and then the universe forms, and then all of that happens in that order. But if we got on a ship and we could travel faster than light, we'd be travelling backwards in that time.
Yeah.
So there is a theory that it isn't. It doesn't exist. It is all happening at once. And if you reach like absolute zero, in temperature, you'd almost eradicate. You wouldn't. You'd eradicate time at the same time, because everything would be back to a single singularity. It would be back to a single point, and so everything has to be all at once, all at the same time. Like if you were travelling faster than light, because you could all be everywhere at once. You could be anywhere at once in time as well. So at that point, it kind of stopped existing.
Well, how does quantum physics work? Because that's things in different places, isn't it?
Yeah. So quantum physics is even stranger. So you'll have the same thing, the same atom can be, and it is provably in two places at the same time.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.